Right, I'm going to say about 3 weeks ago I purchased these two Phoenix Canariensis reductions. They're pretty much dead. I've done a video on it. If you saw, you'd know the state they're in. I did cut a lot of the fronds off, and what we found is that the soil mix was really just bone dry, and you tried to water it from the top and it was just splashing off, it weren't soaking in. So we give these several good soakings, and with the weather we've been having in the UK at the minute, there's been a lot of rain and the soil has remained sort of damp. It's not been cold, but it's not been hot either. It's been sort of around a sort of 20 to 22 degree mark, so it's not ideal growing conditions for a palm. They want to be a bit hotter in full growth, but nevertheless they have started to show some growth. Try to tuck down in this corner a bit because it's quite windy today. So I thought we'd just do a little update. Like I say, about 3 weeks on, I paid $6.50 each for these palms, Phoenix Canariensis, and they are, you know, fairly chunky trunks, and they are sort of fully rooted in the pots. So they're going to need to go into a bigger pot or into the ground. I won't be putting them in the ground because I'm going to let them recover in a larger pot for a year or two and decide what to do with them then. But yeah, for $6.50 we, you know, touch and go. One of them particularly, this one, didn't have really any green on it at all, but like I say, in the last 3 weeks we have got some green coming out the centre here. So it is recovering, it is starting to grow again. This one's done a bit better. It did have a little bit of green in some of the fronds, and this one is pushing out a couple of fronds. You can see where it sort of dried out halfway on that one. So the time has come that they have proved that they're alive and they're growing. And like I say, we are fairly root bound with these. So I do need to get these in a bigger pot to give them more root space, more roots, more foliage. Yeah, so really all I've done with these is kept them well watered, and I did put some chicken manure pellets on the top, soil level, just to give them a little bit of extra juice. I haven't been stupidly fertilising or anything like that. Literally just natural chicken manure pellets, and they're not an instant hit. They will take a while to break down and feed the plant, but that's a good feed, sort of natural organic feed. And yeah, I think most plants tend to do well on it. Yeah, so just really just an update saying that they're, you know, at the time that was 50-50 whether they're going to survive or not. Bit of a gamble, but they are growing, so we're going to get them in bigger pots, and we'll probably do an update sort of end of summer, autumn time, and we'll see how they're looking then. Hopefully we'll have a couple of bigger fronds by then. Right, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.